replacing the knock sensor in your 4th gen Maxima. This is one that everybody always finds it extremely hard, and newbies figure, hey, I'll just put a resistor in because I really don't want to do it. It seems way too hard for me. And actually I have a resistor in there right now, but yeah, this is how to do it. 2 different methods I guess I'll go over. It's like nothing better to do. Just using a wrench and a screwdriver, which in my opinion is the easier way, or using a 1/4" drive ratchet, a bunch of extensions, a swivel, 12mm socket, all sorts of crap. If you didn't know, obviously the intake plumbing is removed here. If you didn't already know, well, there's the upper intake manifold and your valve cover. There's the lower intake manifold, and then your knock sensor is way back there. See if this helps any. Not really, no. So yeah, knock sensor's right there. Again, different viewing position. So you're looking at the upper intake, lower intake, in the valley. You see the knock sensor. Actually, a pretty decent focus. It's got that pain in the ass, old style, little wire clip on it. Comes around, and just a basic pain in the ass. When you replace a knock sensor, you want to go ahead and replace the knock sensor sub-harness as well. If not, it is a real pain in the ass to go in there and do it otherwise. It's a pain in the ass to use those clips even when you have them laying on a table, much less stuck in the valley there. So I guess the first one, we'll go over using, that's a 12mm socket. This one's a 6-point. You don't really need a 12-point. It's preferable you don't use a 12-point. A U-joint here, or a universal. I use electrical tape on it, white electrical tape for some reason. Electrical tape to obviously not doing anything here. You just wrap it around there and it makes it a lot stiffer. This is a really old universal here, so it's really loose and wobbly. And I don't have a really long extension, so here's a 6, a 3, another 3, and obviously a 1/4" ratchet. So overall you're looking at about a foot, and that's just to make it easier. You don't really need that much, but let's go in here. You see that. Now what you're going to do, take the socket, place it on the bolt, make sure it's on there nice and good. You want to be flat on there. You don't want to be on an angle or anything, because then you'll just round off the bolt and then you'll hate yourself. So I like to get it right up there in the nook of the lower intake manifold. So you want to grab it, and it's gonna have some flex to it due to the U-joint, but break that bolt loose, and you just keep going. And obviously for this job you always want to keep on hand your little magnet. Going, see if you can. Not really. It's not going down in there at all, and I'm sticking my hand in there. Just using the ratchet, you grab hold of the wire harness, and if you're lucky, there it is. Damn, I just installed that one about 3 years ago. See, it's already all melted to hell. Of course, that was the eBay one, so whatever. And there's your wonderful little bolt. It's got some markings on it from using a 12-point back when I first did it. And let's see. To get this off, I like to use a pick. Some people say it looks like a button hook. I don't really know what the hell a button hook is because I'm not 80. I call it a question mark. See? Now, damn, it's hot still. I guess my engine is hot. That's why I haven't been down in there reaching. There are a lot of different ways to pull these fucking clips off, and they're always a pain in the ass. Of course, the tip of this pick is broken off, so it won't be that easy. You just kind of grab it on the end there, and yeah. Now what you can do is use a straight pick, a screwdriver, whatever. Ouch. And just kind of pry it up. Hopefully, no. There we go. Just kind of getting there up here. pry it up a little. The knock sensor comes right off, and there's knock sensor sub harness. You can see it comes down to right here. Now for this connector, try to take it, seated in that side. Just kind of pull it around here, and again, what a pain in the ass. If you just stick them out here, push them outside the connector, and push the wire clip down, and they'll stay in place on the outside. Obviously you want to do this because then you can just snap the knock sensor right on, versus put the knock sensor on it and then trying to put the clip in. Just a pain in the ass. You can see why this would be such a pain in the ass to do while the knock sensor is still in there. You're just replacing the harness by itself. Trying to get this clip off, and there we go. Got it pushed back on. Where the hell's my knock sensor? Oh, here it is. And that just clips right back in. Bolt. Bolt. Now, a good light is a really good thing to have for anything, but especially a knock sensor install. So, just so you can see, you can do it all by feel. Less so if you just drove your car 10 minutes ago like I did, but still doable because it stays really hot in there for a really long time. So you just stick your hand in there. Easier said than done, whatever. Yeah. I'm not exactly petite, so stick your hand in there. You can get it. The camera's right in my way. You can get it lined up on that little boss for it on the block. It's right there. And yes, there are all sorts of sharp castings in here. Not so much sharp, but wiggling your hand back and forth so much, you will get cut up. Okay, got them all started. Got something to worry about. So you just want to see here. You can get the socket on the head of that bolt. And you should try to turn it as many times as you can while you got your hand already in there. Well, yeah, just doing that by hand like that. Then get your ratchet. Holy crap. And if you actually insert your ratchet fully, it helps a lot. Tighten it up to the best of your abilities, estimating the it was like 13 foot-pounds. It's something small. I mean, it's only a 10mm head bolt or 12mm head bolt. So that is using the 1/4-inch ratchet and extensions and swivel technique for removing and replacing the knock sensor. Next, I'll cover using a wrench and a screwdriver. Infinitely more easier. Yeah.